As the Met Office, we've been hearing, they've been warning also exceptionally strong marine heat wave has formed in the seas around parts of England and Wales.
Yeah, temperatures are expected to peak over the next couple of days, and some areas could reach as much as 5 degrees Celsius above the average. And forecasters say this unusually warm water is likely to persist for at least the next fortnight. So this morning, our climate editor Justin Rowlett is out and about in Plymouth for us. Beautiful scene behind you, Justin, but worrying as well. Morning.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. I'm at Devil's Point, just outside Plymouth, a really popular swimming point. I don't think you can see any swimmers out there at the moment, but there are some. And as you say, yeah, the Met Office is forecasting this really extreme heat wave. The cause is very clear. The clear sunny weather that brought those record-breaking heat waves in May and June has obviously driven up the surface temperature of the water, but it comes against a background of climate change, driving up average temperatures of the sea over decades, and that makes heat waves like this both more likely, happen more frequently, and last longer. And it is, John and Sarah, transforming marine life in the waters around the UK, as I've been discovering.
Brixham in Devon is England's biggest fishing port, and sales of one normally very rare species are booming. Meet one of the UK's new residents, the Mediterranean octopus. Scientists say they are now breeding widely here, something rarely seen before. A likely reason: our warmer seas.
Oh, look at that.
Every few decades, there are reports of octopus blooms in UK waters, but experts say this time is different.
Here the prices are low, so there is an opportunity here right now.
There are so many octopus, buyers are flying in from Europe.
We are planning big volumes, so
Five containers. One Spanish customer last week asked for 5 containers.
5 whole shipping containers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Brixham Market sold 103 tons of octopus, £500,000 worth, in a single day a few weeks back.
Incredibly, voracious breeders and voracious feeders. They're releasing up to 500,000 eggs at any given time, and so they eat everything from the little shellfish to the bigger shellfish. They're really incredibly intelligent predators.
Look, this one's just caught a lobster. Fishermen say since the octopus bloom began, catches of lobster, crab and scallops have crashed. So why are so many here? Scientists from Plymouth Marine Laboratory are lowering high-tech sensing equipment into the water. The sea here has been monitored for more than a century, giving researchers an unusually detailed picture of how it is changing.
We've had octopus blooms before, and they've typically occurred infrequently, but when there's been warmer waters. So we know in that sense it's not unusual. But what we're having now is, because of these marine heat waves being more frequent and lasting longer, the sheer abundance of octopus is enormous. We've seen a gradual change going year on, year out, and it's getting warmer.
It certainly is. For the past 18 months, the Met Office says there has always been a marine heat wave somewhere in UK waters. The hotspots shifting, but the unusual warmth never entirely disappearing.
Just look how our seas have warmed up over the last couple of months. The darker the colour, the warmer the sea is compared to the average for that part of the ocean at this time of year. The pink colour is between 1 and 2 degrees warmer than usual. The dark red colour is up to 5 degrees Celsius warmer than normal.
Temperatures have fallen back a bit over the last week or so, but now they're rising again, says the Met Office.
We're expecting these anomalies to become stronger this week and potentially reach 4 to 5 degree anomalies, which means extreme marine heatwave conditions.
That can have impacts on us all, potentially keeping nighttime temperatures higher and helping prolong hot weather. And back on the research ship, Professor Frost has a warning.
It can be exciting with these changing conditions to see new species arrive. The problem is we don't get to choose what comes in on the back of those heat waves. We can't choose just the good bits and not the bad.
It isn't just octopus that are flourishing. Some dolphin species are too, and bluefin tuna. But remember, these changes are evidence of an ecosystem being reshuffled by heat. and we don't yet know what will be lost along the way or how profound the consequences could be. Justin Rolat, BBC News, Devon.
Well, those images are stunning, aren't they? And, you know, we obviously welcome incredible animals like octopus and dolphin. But, of course, they are species that can move around to benefit from food wherever it's most plentiful. And we should spare a thought for species like seagrass and kelp, which cannot move around. These are cold water adapted species. They're the base of the entire ecosystem. Not only do they provide food, but they also provide shelter for fish and mollusks and all the other animals of the ocean. And they can suffer really bad damage when we have marine heat waves of this intensity. On occasion, entire meadows of seagrass, entire forests of sea kelp can die. So really significant changes that kind of could potentially upend whole ecosystems. So really worrying changes happening in the oceans around the UK.
Justin, we're sparing a thought as well for the chap who's just emerged from the water behind you.
Yeah, how was the swim? Was that a good swim?
Bloody lovely. It's really warm this morning.
Really? Yeah, it is really warm. We're just doing a thing on ocean temperatures. Oh. Yeah, he says it is really warm out there, John.
All right, mate, thanks. That was great, Justin. Thank you very much indeed. I mean, I suppose, you know, he's going to get home, isn't he? And his family are going to say, did you realise?
That was brilliant. You couldn't make that up.
Proving that the water is a little warmer at the moment. Right, it's coming up to 7 o'clock. We've got all the headlines coming up.